Does that look right? Does that look right? I feel like I'm extra white today. So today I'm going to be showing you guys a cool card trick with these aviator cards. Cool tip, if you guys ever have these cards, just fucking get rid of them because they're useless. So for this trick, you can mix the deck up as much as you want. When you're done with that, you can have the participants select a card. In this case, it will be the 4 clubs. This card gets lost in the deck, and you decide to give the cards a crazy shuffle. You mix the cards face up and face down, all around, all up until the end of the deck. So the cards are every which way. You have cards going back to face, you have cards going face to back. Quite a disastrous predicament for us as the magician. But wait, all we have to do is give a nice little magical gesture over the deck, maybe tickle the balls a little bit, and what happens? All the cards fix themselves. They all fix. Wait a minute. One card doesn't. This stubborn card. You don't think this card could be? Yes, it's the 4 clubs that they selected. So to show you guys how you do this panty soaker of a card trick, you have any card selected from the deck, and in this case we'll use the 5 of clubs. So this card, you get a pinky break below it. So when you square the deck up, you have a pinky break below it. This would be a good time to mention I'm contemplating starting a beginner series where we go over the basic like bitch that you guys need to know for card magic. If you're interested in this, leave a like or comment below, wherever the fuck that is, and let me know if this is something you guys would be interested in. So as far as where we're at, we have a break below the 5 of clubs. This card gets control to the bottom, and you are going to perform what's known as the slop shuffle. So for this, you're going to spread some cards over to your right hand. Your right hand is then going to go palm down towards yourself. You're going to spread a couple more cards underneath that, and repeat this process until you reach the bottom of the deck. When you reach the last card, which will be their card, this card goes on top of the deck, and you have performed the slop shuffle. So I'm going to do it one more time because some of you guys are a little bit handicapped. So their card goes in the middle. Of course, you control this card to the bottom via your favorite method. Mine happens to be the double undercut. So then what's going to happen is that you're going to spread some cards into your right hand, turn this palm down, spread a couple cards face down underneath, pretty much separating the cards. You're going to repeat this process until you reach the bottom of the deck, which is going to be their card, which goes face down on top of the rest of the deck. So the current situation, you have their card face down, half the deck face up, and then the other half of the deck face down. Of course, to the spectator, it seems like you mixed the deck face up and face down because they are fucking retarded. So to fix this situation, you're going to cut some cards in the upper half and show that there's some back to face. You might want to do this again. Then you're going to cut some cards deeper into the deck and show that some cards are face to back. And then what you're going to do is you're going to look for the natural break. So you're going to look for where the cards naturally separate by holding them with your thumb and letting the cards naturally fall to where they're back to back. This is easy to do assuming that you have cards that don't give you cancer. These cards are actually pretty good for this. So the cards will actually separate naturally because they are back to back. If you do have a deck of cancer cards where you can't find a natural break, you could just simply riffle up the back of the deck until you find the first back-to-back card. Once you find this point, you have to separate the cards and show them that you even have cards that are back-to-back. So what you're going to do at this point to fix the situation is with your left thumb, you're going to flip that half over in your hand as your right hand turns palm down. So what this does is that it puts all the cards in the correct orientation apart from their card, which will be the only one that is face down in the entire deck. But of course they don't know that yet. So let's go over this again for the Europeans. Them. So you're going to do the little topsy sloppy, I'm going to the cards up shuffle. Their card goes on top. You cut some cards, then you cut at the natural break. You're going to flip this half over, which fixes the deck. Then you are going to have some sort of magical gesture. I don't know, whatever's appropriate in your country. So then at this point you spread through the deck, show that there's only one card face down, and it happens to be their card. At this point you can throw the deck down and take any sort of offers for oral sex they may offer you after the card trick is done. This will be a good time to answer some of your questions that you guys put on my Twitter. If you're not following me already on that, make sure to look in the description for my Twitter. I fucking love it. Gets me really fucking hard. By the way, I have the greatest Twitter followers. This guy asked, why you so faggot? Loves your vids though. Cause I love dick. Jacobo Espada asks, why do you do this kind of videos? And to be honest, it's because I love doing card tricks and because I really want to be fucking famous one day. So there you go. Next, PigCake. PigCake. Did he rip my name off? Did he rip my name off? But anyways, as far as the face reveal, no. So anyways, Sammy Pakun asks, if you're asked to perform one magic trick for the rest of your life, what would it be? Love your vids, man. I love you too, bro. I'd suck your dick if I had the chance. But that trick would definitely be Back in Time by Jay Sankey, very similar to this. Next, how old are you? I am old enough to jerk off in public and get arrested for it. So I hope that answers your question. Next one, Rambert says, what deck of cards is the most smooth when you rub it on your skin? So these cards are actually a very weird plasticky texture. They are, it doesn't even say it on the fucking box. $4.99, god fucking expensive. Piece of shit aviator. Well, anyways, these cards actually feel pretty good on my skin, so I would say these. I mean, I have like dry ass skin anyways, so yeah. Dominic Castillo asks, will I teach anything other than card magic? Yeah, there's one right there. There's another one just for you right there, Dominic. But I do stuff with coins. I just haven't put them on video yet. If you guys want me to do that and show you guys some coin shit, I'll gladly do that on an upcoming video, because honestly, I'm good as fuck at that. So if you guys want me to do that and teach you this weird fancy coin magic shit, let me know in the comments and I will definitely do that. So there you go, guys. Thank you for the questions. I'm gonna go jerk off right now.
When I see you again, 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 when I see you again.